have conversations. I have my phone blowing up.
Oh,
People
no.
messaging me saying they
Okay.
see me. I'm like,
So, we only,
Yeah.
make sure you go record everything that you answered. Before we talk about what the right answer was and how to get it. You're okay.
Oh, that reminded me of.
So I did a writing in that.
So
I did a writing meeting like in college. But with that, he got like 10.
I saw it.
Okay, so what the question was asking us to do was given 2z plus 1 equals z, what value of z satisfies the equation above? So if something satisfies an equation, what do you think that part means?
It equals.
Very good, it's equal to each other. So if an equation has an equal sign, both sides of the equal sign have to be equal. So if something's satisfying an equation, it likely means that that equation is true. Those two things are truly equal. Put those down and sit
What
down.
are these?
They're for,
Putting my
Command strips.
pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
Stickies.
they're extra stickies for my
Oh.
command strips. Yeah. So if I want to move it, I can.
Yeah.
So what were your guys' methods here that you used?
Trial and error.
Trial and error. What else?
Remembering from the original test.
Plugging
No.
it in.
Right, plugging it in, trial and error. So the best way to go about this likely is trial and error. So Kenton here did trial and error for us. So did you probably try more than just -1?
I tried it.
Okay, so you tried A and then you tried B. We get super lucky if it's A or B, because then we only tried twice and then we got the right answer and we can just move on. If it's D, that sucks for us. We'd had to try to do a lot of work to actually get the right
Skip
answer.
around.
Yeah.
I'll save the one that's right for last video.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just go from
Oh, yeah. So can I show you another way to try doing this? Instead of trial and error, which honestly, it's a great method. If that's the first method that you think of and see, go ahead and do trial and error. Another way was we were given 2z plus 1 equals z. Sorry, that's z.
2z, 8 equals z.
2z plus 1 equals. Could I possibly solve for z?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can Z to the other side.
Right, so I need to subtract z, that leaves me with z plus 1 equals 0. What now do I have to do? Subtract 1. So z equals -1. Is that what our answer was here? Right. So trial and error is one method. Literally solving the equation is a second method. If this is not the first thing that pops into your head, go with trial and error because it's not going to be wrong. This method probably took up just about as much time as this did because of the fact that it was B. If it was D, this method would take a little bit longer. Just showing you more ways to try to do these. But the answer was, in fact, B. Nice. Did y'all just say that because you saw Ken do it on the board? Nice.
I kind of did the same.
Very good. That's a great way to try it. So number 2.
I'll be completely honest, I didn't even try to do it.
I tried to do.
I was
Let's
so-
see it.
I was so proud of myself.
Come try it. Come try it. Come show us whatever method, talk about whatever method.
Well,
With some of these, there's not a lot of work to be done, but you can just explain what you tried.
okay. Do I have to write it on the board?
You can just go top line.
Okay, so do I have to stand on the house?
No, that's okay. Just
Okay,
talk
I'll
about these
stand
in here.
So it says that the television was $300, and so all of them show 300 equals, so you know that, okay, that should be good.
No, that's a good point to make.
With the initial payment, that's one payment of $60, and then weekly payments of $30. So the answer I put was C, because it is $300, and you have to pay $30 for every week until it gets to $300, and then a $60 down payment.
Very good. Anybody else think of it any different way? No, that's likely how we all probably thought about it.
Kind of.
So, Can someone explain what was the difference? Because let's look at the, A was 300 equals 30 W or 30 weekly minus 60. C was 300 equals 30 W plus 60. So we chose C. Why not A?
It doesn't even make sense.
Ethan? Yeah, go
We
ahead.
said that we had an initial payment of $60, we could just add on for weekly, well, to start out a weekly payment.
Yeah, very good.
If it was A, they would pay you 60.
There we, yes, also, very good explanation. That's exactly it. So that's that one difference. In your head, you're thinking, so I'm taking 60 away and then taking away 30 every week. But this is standing for your payment. You are paying in 60 and also 30 every week. If this one was true, we'd also need a negative sign in front of that 30, which that would be, again, them paying you for any 30, for anything that's negative. But you will need to have same signs for both of those two things. Very good. Look at that. We rocked this one. What about number 3?
Yeah, I totally just.
Wait, I might
Okay.
have this one actually. I was actually trying.
I know, I saw that. You had your headphones on. You were rocking. Do you want to come up here and try? Do you want to talk about it?
Don't be a weenie.
Stop.
You're a wee.
It's definitely C.
I said C, but that's what I was guessing.
Wasn't
Yeah, I
it
said C.
Wasn't it what?
C?
It was not C.
Alright, then it's definitely A.
Okay.
I don't even know since we're all over the board on 3.
Yeah, we all over the board. We're all a little bit confused. So the table above shows shipping charges for an online retailer that sells sporting goods. There's a linear relationship. What's the word linear mean?
It continuously rises as it goes forward.
There we go. Yes, it's rising in a line, right? Literally, it's a line. So linear, they're going at the same pace. We could call them two parallel lines because they have a linear relationship. They go up the same. It's like Bree said. So linear relationship between the shipping charge and the weight of the merchandise. So as that shipping charge goes up, it's because the weight's going up. Which function can be used to determine the total shipping charge in dollars for an order with a merchandise weight of X pounds? So let's think back to this last one that we had. Whatever that variable is that's continuously going up by the same amount should be attached to our X. So what's the difference between 5 pounds and 10 pounds? Grab a calculator if you want to. So basically, that's a 5 pound difference, but we need to know what's 21.89 minus 16.94. What's that difference?
That's a reflex.
5 what?
Right now.
You're not feeling so hot? Okay, so when it goes up by 5 pounds, the price goes up by $5.15. So now we jump from 10 to 20. 10 was, or 20 is 31.79, and 10 is 21.89. So tell me, what's the difference between those two numbers?
Which will be $6, I think.
$1.90. I did, I'm bad.
Oh, good.
You're fine.
10,
You can use your calculators if you
like
want to.
1090, I think.
You can use calculators, I don't care.
Hey Siri.
Oh, don't say Siri. I have my whole bucket. I want to solve.
Well, that's not even bad. My boss goes,
It would be,
hey Siri. It's like, I'm gonna punch your ass.
It's good fun.
what's that? I would actually like everyone to understand how to use these calculators. That's what it is.
The answer is 9.9.
Don't like it.
I'm wet though.
Oh my God. Boy, that's
One of
surgery.
those, like, 5 minutes left.
I've never met this problem before.
Wait,
Never had a calculator.
Yeah.
Is this the same? Where did I place my?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Actually, I already know how to use this.
Did you just take away one? Close it down?
no, I'm trying to like make it like go
Yeah.
down like right
I
whenever
already
I
know how to use this.
what's it called?
That's okay,
Whenever
go
it
ahead and use
bounces.
it then.
Close to-
This
You know
was,
what I mean?
you were super close, Bree.
Oh, I think I have it
That
now.
one.
It's $9.90.
Okay. So what I want us to think about is the difference in prices. So I keep we're getting close to time, but I keep trying to throw this, like our last one, back on you guys. How can we figure this out? Why am I looking at the differences of weight compared to their pounds? We know the higher the weight goes,
The
Or that-
more it costs.
the more it costs. So we need to figure out how much is each pound kind of costing us, right? I mean, they're telling us,
You just do 15 divided by 5. So it's right?
what do we start with? It's at 16.94. So that's a little bit wonky. We don't need to do that one. Because basically there's, what they say also in here, that there is a base shipping charge, right? Kind of like a base, like, just like when you go to order something offline, they say, you're definitely paying $7 for shipping until you order 4 more things. Now you're gonna pay like $10. So like, there's always that base, you're paying us $7 no matter what. Now we're gonna add on top of it. So what we're trying to figure out is there a base shipping charge? Okay, so what we're seeing is that the difference between 5 and 10 pounds was $4.95.
What?
So,
Subtracted
That is literally
$9.90 from,
So by figuring out inflation, money to based off of that.
exactly. So the difference between 5 and 10 pounds is 4.95. And we know that 5 pounds costed 16.94.
That's a lot.
Okay, so we're finding out about 5 pounds costs the difference between 5 and 10 pounds. Does that make sense? So when we went up from 5 to 10, that was an addition of 4.95. So what I want you to do now is say, okay, well, if we added that to get to 10, what would it be if I shipped nothing? What's that base shipping charge?
It'd be 0. Ship nothing.
If you, well, you know what I'm saying, like something 0 pounds, your base shipping charge. Before you've even decided what to buy, they always say, here's your set charge. You're definitely getting charged this much.
It'd be
How do I
5
figure
cents.
that out? You're super close. So this is to get from 10 to 20. So it cost me $16.94 to ship 5 pounds.
So then you do 16.94 divided by 5.
Not divided by 5. I want to know how much did I have to, like, what was I gonna pay at 0 pounds, basically? If I paid this at 5 and I'm going up in 5 pound increments of $4.95.
Just drop out.
Yeah.
You're right. So what we would do is subtract they take 16.94 minus 4.95. That's 11.99.
Nice.
That's why the answer was B. Yeah, go ahead and turn these in. So we're gonna keep these going. These kind of suck, right? First 2 are kind of easy, and then I put it back on you, and it kind of sucks.
So slaps me in the face with a fat ready hand.
it's in the.
Bye.